Hello, Cancer Collective. Welcome to another episode of Ethereal Tarot. My name is Carla. If Cancer is your sun, moon, or rising sign, then this message, this tarot reading is for you. And Cancer's, your weekly reading will come out every Wednesday, so be sure to check back every Wednesday. And feel free to check out your sun, moon, and rising sign, as you could find some nuggets of resonance in those as well. And push subscribe. It's totally free. It doesn't cost anything. Helps to promote the channel. Helps to promote me giving these weekly readings every week. I've got bonus material and content, and I've got monthly giveaways that I'm doing. This month I'm giving away a free deck of tarot cards, the Ethereal Visions Tarot deck, which you'll see up close and personal. You'll see them in action on my multi-angle camera there. And the way you enter the giveaway is there's a link in the description box below. There's also one pinned in the comments for you. It's just a name and email address, and I'll be giving away a deck of tarot cards at the end of February to one lucky winner, okay? So here we go. What do we have for Cancers? And feel free to take in what resonates, let go of what doesn't. It is a general collective reading for the sign of Cancer, okay? Let's see what we've got going on for Cancers. The Fool, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the World, the 9 of Pentacles, the Tower, Temperance, beautiful cards, 3 of Swords. All right, it's Cancer. Let's take a little look-see around the room. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I so adore you. I so appreciate you tuning in every week here. And this is how I do my spreads. This is how I do my readings. I read from left to right. This is the current path. This is the conflict, the challenge, the block, generally something that needs to come up into your field of awareness at this time. If it already isn't, usually normally it's already resonant and people find resonance in it. This is the path of higher self. This is what God, spirit, angels, spirit guides, any higher realm being, really, this is what they perfectly and wonderfully crafted for you. This is their message for you to remember, okay? And keyword is remember, because we have every energy of the tarot intrinsic to our being. And so this is not something you have to go out and get. This is intrinsic to you. That means it's inside of you. So it's just you cultivating it, bringing it out more to the forefront, meditating on these energies. And so this is the message that they want you to remember. Then we go to the path of the possible outcome. And I do say possible because I honor that free will is the strongest law of the universe, in the universe. So I honor that by saying possible. So we'll take a peek at the possible outcome for you, okay? And let's go and get started with the path of the current. We've got the Fool, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. Something isn't a sure thing right now for you. Something you want to be a sure thing isn't. You're still kind of juggling through and figuring out where. It's almost like you're trying to figure out where to prioritize, where it went wrong, where you should be, how you should fit in, how the energy should present themselves at this time. I feel that you feel like there's this fear of feeling kind of naive about it, or reckless, or kind of this reckless feeling, like you fear that, like if you keep going with this, it feels kind of reckless to you, like something's not a sure thing. I don't know if this is pertaining to a relationship. It could be pertaining to really anything, but I'm seeing kind of like a relationship here where it doesn't feel like a sure thing, and it feels like if you just keep going forward, then you're acting naive or reckless in some way. Give me more for Cancer's current, please. Judgment. All right. And the Artist. And this is Major Arcana for the Ethereal Visions deck. I'll clue you in as to what that is for you. Yes, you are unable to hold this vision at this time. There's not a lot of vision online because you don't see a way forward. You don't see a clear path ahead. I feel too that there's a kind of this air to you, Cancer, where it's like, well, I am judging this. I am judging this. I'm coming to where I feel I want to go and be where I feel valued, where I feel my meaning, my sense of purpose. And here in this way, you're not feeling your sense of purpose. It's like you don't know how to express yourself through this. Okay. Again, I don't know if it's a situationship, a relationship. It could be, work life. It could be career. It could be really anything. I'm going to go into my astrology soul deck here and pull out which house comes up for you, Cancer. Let's see. The 11th house of Aquarius. This is the house of I Connect. This is the house of friendships, groups, and social activities where we are involved. It covers teams, friends, groups, society, technology, projects, and social media, as well as originality, eccentricity, social justice, rebellion, and humanitarianism. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's a friend relationship. Maybe it's an actual relationship. Maybe it's your group at work. Something you don't feel like it's a sure thing, and something you feel like you can't get to like a realized vision with them. And I do feel like it's a them, it's like, it's an outside other. I keep on getting that message through this. Let's see, let's move on to see what higher self wants you to know. We've got Knight of Swords, the World, and the Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Swords is like this intrusion on the energy. So in the higher self context, I really see that as the ambition, okay? The ambition to really embrace what you're going through at this time. Higher self wants to remind you that, the world is your oyster. The world is at your fingertips here. Kind of like you've got the world on a string here. And it wants to remind you of the feeling of wholeness, of completion, of resolute, of absolute. It's kind of like the cycle. Okay, it wants to remind you of this cycle. Sometimes this is a cycle that we're going through, and it's not always going to be this way. And then with the Nine of Pentacles, it's reminding you of this feeling, again, more of completion, but it's like this feeling of you coming at it with a sense of all of your insight, gathering up, shoring up all of your resources, having that gratitude, that state of presence of mind, and really satisfaction, okay? And it wants you to tap into the satisfaction and wholeness and completion in yourself, because you're not feeling it outside of you at this point, okay? So, and it wants you to have the ambition. It's almost like have the ambition to set yourself free, from this. I don't know what you have to set yourself free from. Maybe you've got to get a new group, okay? Maybe you've got to shake things up. Maybe you've got to get a whole new scenery, carve a new path, make a new chapter for yourself. Let's see. Give me more from higher self for my Cancers. It's a beautiful conversation so far, though. Okay, and we've got, if I can pick up the cards, the Two of Wands and the Ten of Swords, I'm sorry. We've got Two of Wands and 10 of Swords. Okay, this is completion. This is completion. This is letting it go. Okay, this is you tapping into your intuition and knowing something needs to come to an inevitable end, and it might not be comfortable. Okay, look at this card. It doesn't look like a very comfortable card. It looks pretty abysmal, doesn't it? But it's also showing you that it's okay to let it go. It's okay to let something go. So if I were you, and I'm not, maybe I'm giving you some unsolicited advice here. Listening to higher self would entail you kind of walking away from this thing or letting it go, okay? If this is a relationship, it's like, let it go. Realize what you have inside. Two of Wands is all about you kind of having that foresight, that entrepreneurship, not necessarily just in like career or money or finances, but more so like holding that vision. Because right now, the vision is weak. The expression is weak. It's been weakened. It's been compromised because something that you feel like you want it to be a sure thing isn't. Two of Wands is you coming to your own vision, your own authentic vision, and starting to make those plans to go forward and expand and venture out. Okay, he's sitting on the ledge, and I mean, he's not sitting on the ledge. He's standing at the ledge, and he's looking out onto his terrain, and he's going, "Yeah, I can do that. I can do that." Okay, and he's getting ready. He's getting prepared to venture out. So it wants you to take action. Okay, visualize, get in touch with your goals, your purpose, your meaning, and start to take action, even if it's itty bitty little steps. Let's go on to the possible outcome. We've got the Tower, the Temperance, and the Three of Swords. Kind of conflicting energy here, Cancer. Tower and Temperance. Tower is this energy of like, oh man, oh shit, it's all coming down. It's going to come down. Temperance is like all the balance. And but also, both cards are about that surrender. Okay, coming to that place of surrender, of letting it go, right? Of letting it go. Three of Swords is the release. The release from the pain, the guilt, the fear, anything that's holding you back. Let's start to release it. Let's start to heal. Let's start to release. Let's start to let it go. Maybe cry. It doesn't look necessarily like a super easy path for you in the possible outcome, but it's one where you are going to be learning a lot, Cancer. Major arcana here too, which are these big spiritual themes. It means it's fated. It's these big spiritual lessons in your life, fated things that were meant to happen, things that you chose on a certain level before coming in, before incarnating into this life. Divine appointments, okay? So I see a lot of surrender, but also kind of serenity in the surrender. Serenity in surrender, the release. There's a lot of release. There's a lot of healing ahead. So in that sense, it's a gorgeous line of path of the outcome, possible outcome for you. But the Tower tells me that something, you are going to make things kind of shake up, okay? What higher self is really telling you. It's like, have that ambition to kind of shake things up and get anew. Feel that sense of completion through the surrender, through the release, through the pain. Oh, we got two that wanted to come out. The Emperor and the Death card. Oh my goodness, Cancer. More major arcana on your possible outcome. Emperor, he makes a lot of decisions with little to no information. So, and he makes kind of like, he doesn't always make the most popular decision. He's not worried. It's not a popularity contest, okay? He's not trying to please people. He's doing what he knows best, and he's given this kind of seat of power. He's seated in his power, and he is co-creating too. But he's doing it, in more of this masculine way. It's not boy or girl. It's just masculine energy. We all have feminine and masculine energy within us. And the Death card is you. Oh gosh, talk about more surrender. That's you coming to this place of just transition, not white knuckling, not feeling like your sure thing has to come from outside other. I think that's what has to end for you, Cancer. I think that's what has to end for you. Really clear, really beautiful. Again, more major arcana, which means this is a big lesson that you're going to learn. There's no way really around it. Okay. And I know I said at the beginning, we have free will, but we still have, free will with how we react to the divine appointments. Okay. The things that are put in our path. Okay. Cause we don't put everything in our path for us. All right. Oh, one wanted to pop out. By the way, I'm in my Tarot Sidekick deck now. And this is a deck that gives us more questions and prompts to further deepen the read. And one jumped out at me, and I love when that happens. What beliefs or habits are no longer serving me? I love that for you, Cancer, right now, because beliefs or habits that are no longer serving you. Well, we know that this kind of feeling of instability. So I wouldn't be surprised if like a Four of Wands came out. This feeling of instability and not control over your life, maybe a Chariot, which is also your power card of the major arcana. I could see Four of Wands, Chariot, maybe, maybe like a Seven of Pentacles, like saying like you still need to nurture this thing when it just kind of needs to come to its inevitable end, even though that'll pose, a big transition for you. Okay. Let's see what we get. Let's see what comes out. King of Swords. Oh, I love that. Six of Pentacles. Page of Cups. All right. So whatever this is, it's blocking your surrender. Page of Cups is all about willingness, surrender. And that's what this theme has been about. This whole reading theme has been about surrender. This says, let yourself be continually surprised by this thing called life. And Page of Cups is that card of, going out to the beach in front of the waters, putting your arms out and just being like, show me the signs. I'm up for it. I'm open for the signs. I'm open for the synchronicities. I'm open for everything that needs to come through to me to go forward with life and to be surprised and be in this wonderment about life, okay? Not this thing of like, I'm clinging to sureness and I'm clinging to other for my stability. King of Swords is all about coming to your truth, your power, your command. And really, this goes along with your Knight of Swords here. He's the doer. He's the decision maker. This also, I see a lot of correlation with the Emperor card in your path of the outcome with this. This is you. This might be kind of, as far as a habit or belief that is no longer serving you, this might be your stubbornness, Cancer, to continually try to juggle this thing, try to nurture this thing, try to keep it as an outside source of stability. Okay, something's not wanting, you're not wanting to let go of something. And whenever I see King of Swords, it's like something in the mind, in the mental plane needs to have a shift. Okay, the clarity is muddied. And then the Six of Pentacles is all you giving and receiving. I see you not feeling like you're at this place of being able to give at this time. And give what? Well, I feel like you're not at this place to give your full expression. You feel like you can't release right now. You feel like you're not in touch with giving and receiving. So it's kind of like that flow again, more of that surrender. Because when we give and receive, that's like the vessel filling up, and then it comes down, and then we release, and then it fills up again. So it's like this abundance mindset. It's this more of the surrender mindset. That's the theme of your reading, truthfully and honestly. But it's also surrender in a beautiful way of still poising yourself for it's like propping and bolstering and poising yourself for what's to come. Okay, there's still a command there. There's still a presence of that you're seated in your power because it's authentic. I think it's you really coming into your authenticity and autonomy. Okay, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm going to go into my Oracle of the Angels now, and this is a love note from the universe for my Cancer collective. And Cancers, again, your weekly reading will come out every Wednesday, so take a peek every Wednesday. Check your sun, moon, and rising signs. And what do we have for Cancers? Push subscribe, it's totally free. Enter the giveaway. You can win these beautiful cards that are up top here that you see. What do we have for my Cancer collective here? Transformation. I kid you not. I kid you not, Cancer. I don't even get that card often. I don't get that card very often. Wow. Let's read about it. You're in the midst of a profound transformation. Yes, you are. You're in a path of rapid growth and change. You have been for some time. The inner work you have completed is about to pay off. You have acquired so much knowledge and experience and are now ready to let go of an old aspect of yourself and rebirth into a new you. You got death on your path of the outcome. Do not be afraid. Embrace this transformation and rejoice in it. I welcome this personal transformation with open arms and an open heart. Oh, that's your Page of Cups. Ooh, I got goosebumps, Cancer. So beautiful. You can always return to that message at any point. It's such, wow. I'm blown away. Truly, truly blown away. Really cool. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through this and get through this with you and really dive down and get into it with you. It's a remarkable read, honestly. Thank you so much. I mean, this much synchronicity doesn't happen usually. Thank you so much for allowing me to be there with you, holding your hand through it. And until next time, joyful blessings.